Alright, so I'm here with 1250 points of Eldar today. Starting off with my Farseer, who has Spear Stones, Guide, Doom, and the Spear. In the back I've got my Dark Reapers. The Exarch has the Tempest Launcher and Fast Shot. At the front I got 12 Guardians led by a Warlock who has Embody, and they have a shortened cannon platform which I need to go get from the back. A Falcon with a Bright Lance and Hollow Field and Spear Stones. Next to it I got my Fire Prism with Hollow Field and Spear Stones as well. 6 Warp Spiders with an Exarch who has the extra Death Spinner. I've got a squad of Dire Avengers with an Exarch who has the extra Shuriken Catapult. And beside them another squad of 10 Dire Avengers with the extra Shuriken Catapult on the Exarch.
Hey guys, it's Adam playing 1250 points of Orcs. First off we got my bikes, one knob with a big choppa. Behind them are my Coptas. Next off we have Bernas with a mech and a custom Mega Blaster. We got my knobs in heavy armor with a truck. And they all have big choppas and a power claw. Death Dread with 3 close combat weapons and a Scorcha. Warboss, 20 shooters and 2 big shooters. And lastly, 20 Slugger choppas and 2 big shooters.
And the objectives are 1 here, 1 inside the terrain there, got a little buzzsaw there as an objective, and lastly, the Goblin Hut there as another objective.
Hey guys, so this is my first turn. My shooters are still holding the objective, didn't do anything this turn. My Choppas and Warboss moved up and tried to shoot at, my 2 big shooters tried to shoot at his Guardians. Unfortunately, he got a cover save and was able to save it. My Bernas moved behind cover. My mech also tried to shoot at those guys, unfortunately did not hit. Death Dread moved up and then ran another 6, so he's on his way. And the Coptas were able to shoot down his Dark Reapers on the first go, so that's a happiness for me.
Alright, so the Eldar's first turn, my Dire Avengers are starting to move up the table. They move and ran in the move shooting phase, so they're getting around the hill. Into the center of the action here, I have my 2 tanks moved up so they can both shoot at the Death Copters, and the Guardians moved down as well. Farseer doomed the Copters. Guardians got 1 wound, they saved the rest of them. The Fire Prism killed 2 models, and it caused the Death Copters to fall back in front of the Dreadnought, leaving my Falcon open to shoot at it with all of its weapons and destroying another model. That's it for this turn.
Turn 2, Bernas! Woo! Woo! Bernas moving upfield. Mega Blaster trying to shoot those guys again. Not so much. Not so much. Copters still retreating. They kind of got shot up pretty bad. Dying. Boys moved up 6, ran another 6. They're getting their way up there. Death Dread moved, ran 3. He's trying to get his way around the rubble. I'm fearing for his life right now. My shooters still holding that objective, and the 2 big shooters managed to kill off 3 of the Guardians over there. Woo! And my reserves are still in reserve. Aww. Turn 2!
Eldar turn 2 here. Dire Avengers moving across the table still. Over here we got the Guardians with the cannon shooting at the Bernas, failing to hit anything because woo! Down to the tanks now. The Falcon Grab destroyed the Death Dread. It's now a nice crater right over here. The Farseer guided the Fire Prism, which it didn't end up beating because it got a hit on its scatter dice, destroying 7 orcs. And my Dire Avengers came in. Kind of hanging out right now, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright, turn 3. Bikes came onto the field finally. Drove up, shot at Simon's Dire Avengers. Took out a whole bunch, then assaulted them and finished them off, and now are driving upfield in blazing glory. Bernas moving upfield. Once again, Custom Mega Blaster cannot hit a thing. It got hot, but I managed to save. Lucky me. Boys and my war boss are moving upfield again. My two big shooters shot at his guardians. Took out.
Dire
Are they Dire Avengers?
Yeah, they're
Dire Avengers.
Pretty overall. I don't
Took
know.
out one in that with those guys. Then this group here still holding their position, and these two managed to take out two more, making Simon have to make a leadership test, but he passed.
Alright, so my warp spiders arrived by deep strike. They ended up deep striking off the table. I was trying to put them behind the orcs guarding the objective. They kind of fell back a little bit, and they got the misadventure. Where did Adam got to put them? He put them back here, which is sad. But Falcon moved up, tried to shoot at the Burnas, failed out horribly. The Guardians shot at the bikes, got 2 wounds, destroyed 1 bike and a wound on the knob, which is pretty good for me. Fire Prism got 3 wounds on the Burnas, they're not falling back off the table over there. My Dire Avengers shot and killed a fair bit of boys, 8, 7? 7 and a wound on the War Boss. And that's it.
Woo! Turn 4. Alright, so my bikes moved up. Yeah, they moved, shot at the Guardians. Did they kill Guardians in the shooting phase?
I don't remember.
Yes, they did. I'm going to say they did. And then assaulted into the Guardians, killing a whole bunch more.
You only killed like 2, dude.
They still killed more.
More than the Guardians did, anyways.
Exactly. And, but Simon made his leadership, so they're still in combat. I don't know if that's good or not.
Good for you.
My knobs in their truck came on the field and are now moving their way upfield, seeing what damage they can do before the end of the game. My boys and dude, war boss, shot at his Dire Avengers, causing them to drop below 50 and having to make their leadership test and fell off field. And then my other boys they're hanging, they're chilling. It's cool.
My Falcon Grab immobilized the
Tank of
knobs truck. My Fire Prism killed 3 orcs over there. The war boss made them go to ground. My Guardians failed their combat and got destroyed, so my warlock's now dead. And my warp spiders are just moving across the back of the table. And that's it.
Turn 5 here. Bikes moved up and shot down Simon's HQ unit, taking him out. So
Sorry, what was that called?
HQ unit. My knobs hopped out of the immobilized truck and ran over to the objective, so to get me an extra point. Truck still immobilized, took a shot at the warp spiders. Warp spiders made their saves. These guys rolled to ground, are now getting back up to their feet. And my boys over here, the 2 big shooters, took shots at the warp spiders, and the warp spiders made their saves. Woo!
Alright, so my tanks opening fire on the bikes, killing 1 of them. So, it could have been better. Warp spiders moved up, shot the shit out of the boys, killing 3 of them, and then assaulting the war boss, killing him. Yeah. That's it.
And so this is the bottom of 5, so we're going to roll to see if the game ends on the rocket die.
Rocket die!
1 or 2.
6.
That was a rocket 6. Going to turn 6.
Alright, this is my turn 6. Bikes moved up to Simon's Fire Prism, Void Ray.
Yep.
And tried to hurt it. Unfortunately, I was not able to do anything. Knobs are holding the objective. Truck shot at the warp spiders, failed miserably. Boys, on the other hand, my 2 big shooters, nothing, but the boys with the shooters were able to kill off 2.
Alright, so my Falcon moved flat out to get up and contested the objective over there. My Fire Prism moved up and fired its dispersed beam and killed 7 boys over there. And my warp spiders were also up there, and they killed 2. So we lost 7 orcs out of that squad. 9. Whatever. I tried to move the 2d6. I didn't get close enough to hop on the side of the objective, so I moved them around in case there's another turn. And we'll find out. Alright, Adam's gonna roll to see if the turn ends.
Alright, rocket die, 3+.
3 under.
Oh,
game over.
It's a 1. Game over. Adam wins. We'll see you guys at the post-game report.